9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
Welcome to Matt and Friends Drink the Universe!
Welcome back to Matt and Friends Drink the Universe. Today I have some of my great friends drinking the universe with me once again. I'm going to go around the table, let everybody introduce themselves.
Guten Tag, meine Damen und Herren. Ich heiße Rob.
And I'm Chris.
I'm Andy. It's great to be a Philadelphia sports fan.
Oh, yeah.
What do you say, Mike?
No. It's awful to be a Pittsburgh sports fan right now. It's not working for me.
Talk about fighting.
Oh, not working at all. The theme for today is Drinkables. So everybody has been tasked with going out to a dollar store of their choice, picking out 3 items that go with a centerpiece drink. Today's drink is Rauchbier.
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 Yeah.
That's going to be all of this episode, is just bad German accents. Just prepare yourselves.
Yeah. Rauchbier is a German smoked beer. The version of it that we have is from the Schlenkerla Brewery. In German, it is the Aecht Schlenkerla Rauchbier. It is made using very traditional methods. The brewery that this comes from dates back to 1405. It was originally called the Brewery of the Blue Line and then Brewery Heller. In the 19th century, Schlenkerla was added to the brewery's name. Schlenkerla is a Franconian expression meaning to walk not straight, limping and dangling your arms.
Hilarious.
Oh.
They hit themselves on the nose.
Well, there you go.
So the story goes that the current owner's great-great-grandfather had an accident in the brewery, and the townsfolk started calling him Schlenkerla. So let's go to Schlenkerla for a beer tonight. And it stuck and became a bit of a brand name for the beer.
That's cool.
So the beer was the accident.
I don't know, maybe got hit in the head with a beer barrel. I have no idea.
That's how I want to go out.
Falling into a barrel doesn't sound half bad, but clearly limping afterwards, probably not good. So Schlenkerla makes their own malt using their traditional process, which dates back 600 years. They source from local farmers. They use beech wood, which they dry first for 3 years. Then they make an open fire under a large kiln and use hot air to directly smoke the malt. This gives the malt that very unique and very strong smoky flavor that we're all about to experience in a few moments here. The beer is also fermented in the same underground rock cellars that they've been using again for 600 years. They give the beer approximately 2 months of lagering time, which is way longer than any modern brewery lagers their beer at this point. And the temperature in those rooms is 10 degrees Celsius, which is the ideal temperature for fermenting beer, especially with bottom fermenting yeast, which is what is used for this particular beer here.
Well, and for all you American people out there, that's about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So, there you go.
Science.
Oh, science.
I feel like that was cheap. That was
Yeah.
more like
You
a
really earned that
mathematical
one.
conversion. But you know what? I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it. As
All
the
right.
resident scientist around the table, here we are.
That was the consolation prize for the one you didn't earn during trivia at the end of the episode when I
That's
did
fair.
push the button.
That's fair.
Yep.
It's okay.
I like the website, smokybeer.com.
So also, if you go to their local brew pub for Schlenkerla, you can actually get this in traditional wooden barrels. They tap right out of the barrel and will serve you at the bar
Oh, nice.
right out of a wooden barrel. So should we go ahead and open this beast up and
Let's
see what happened?
Can we just appreciate how much research effort Welser put into this?
Yeah, I mean, way to go, Matt. We really appreciate you.
Like to shout out Google and YouTube.
The best.
I enjoy the image of a wax seal on this.
Yeah.
Oh, that came through, though.
Yeah, mine didn't have much of a
Yeah,
satisfying
mine was
open.
like, oh.
Mine
Oh
did-
my God.
Also, give me another one.
The
Try
scent
it again.
immediately
This is gonna be-
smoked
That is
sausage.
liquid smoke.
Good
So,
God.
yeah, if you want to know what this smells like, you can open a bag of beef jerky and take a whiff, and that's basically what it is.
I'm so afraid.
Or you can go
gonna
outside
be a
and
good one.
smell a charcoal grill.
And it pours the color that you imagine it would pour. One thing I will say is we probably should not have served this chilled. Typically,
It's going to be a long episode then.
in Germany,
Wait for it to come up to room temperature.
I'm just saying, in Germany, a lot of times they
Yeah.
keep these beers in like their cellars.
Yeah.
And it's cool, but it's not cold.
Lower than like room temperature, but much more than like a chilled refrigerator beer
Right.
that we as Americans sully beer with.
Yeah, so I imagine that as the episode moves on, this thing's gonna morph a little bit
for sure,
as far as the taste is concerned.
All right,
but
so are we gonna
let's clink them and drink them
Oi, oi, oi.
and see what's going on here.
Oi, oi, oi.
It's not as bad as I
It's not bad.
thought it was gonna be.
No.
It doesn't last that much.
Well,
It does, but
Now-
like not with that like.
it's like a porter.
I was
And-
going to say,
and
I'm getting
then-
porter from it. Which
Then
is,
there's like
Yeah.
a little something that happens, and then all of a sudden it's just like I've been eating salami.
Yes,
You definitely
I have salami mouth.
Yeah,
the back end definitely salami.
Do you know?
TM salami mouth.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
All right, are we gonna dive in? I have this.
Well, there's the all-important
Well-
question that we need to ask first. What dollar store did you go to? Starting
that's
with
a great
Bert.
question. I'm a big Dollar Tree stan here. This is the second time here that I've done a Drinkables episode, and sticking with the tree.
I am redeeming from my wife, so Family Dreamer has gone back to Dollar Tree,
Hey,
the appropriate place.
There you go. There you go. For wifey redemption.
Stellar sip.
Yeah, it's not offensive to me.
I don't hate it.
No.
I was expecting
I
it to
generally
be
do
offensive.
like darker beers.
Mhm.
So this is kind of right up our alley.
I was prepared to dislike this.
Yeah,
It is definitely extremely
don't.
smoky.
Andy, where did you get your food for today?
So I had a choice because there's a brand new Family Dollar right next to an old Dollar Tree.
Hmm.
So I was thinking, do I go new or do I go old? And I decided if it's clean, it doesn't count. So I went for the old one. I went to
Exactly.
the Dollar Tree.
I said to Matt earlier today, because he asked me, did you already go? And I was like, there is no going to a Dollar Tree unless you're in a rush. You want to be out of there as soon as possible. So that's what I made sure I came right before here, flew through a Dollar Tree as fast as I could, and
There you
grabbed
go.
stuff.
It's part of the experience.
Yeah.
So this time I did go to Dollar General instead of Dollar Tree.
Mixed it up.
Ooh.
See if it pays off, Cotton.
I realized that it was going to be a questionable decision as I pulled into the parking lot and spotted a legit payphone to the right of
Ooh, that's a
and
good
it was
sign.
Wow.
Still
Ladies
working.
and gentlemen, it is currently the year of our Lord 2022. So
A payphone has not been spotted in the wild in at least 15 years.
they're
I can-
coming back from extinction.
I can guarantee you that thing wasn't working, but it's still impressive that it was there.
there was someone on it.
Were they of sound mind?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
I have so many more questions, but instead of wasting all of our time with those, I think I'll just move on and tell you what I've brought.
All right,
let's
Rob.
do
If
it.
you don't mind.
What
Because
is your
my-
drinkable?
My food is getting cold. So today I have a lovely trio of. Hey,
No, you don't.
don't mock my trio. You don't knock it until you try it. I've got the Che Cree matured cheese crisps with real Gouda. That's
Real.
right, real. I mean, that's what it says.
The real in quote.
Real
Yeah.
matured cheese.
Is it spelled with 2 E's?
What's the
It could
percentage
be.
on that Gouda there? Is it like that
Nobody
juice you can get
knows.
that's like 1%
Nobody knows.
juice? Or
Then I have some pitted and dried dates. And for most of us, we have beanie weenies, which is a combination of sausage and baked beans. But we also have some plain maple brown sugar molasses baked beans as well for those of us who can't eat the sausage for today's episode. So
turns
There's-
out they don't put all beef hot dog in the discount beanie and weenie can.
that's very true.
Taking
That's very
the
true.
podcast
So,
to the hospital was not
the
on the
intention
to-do list today.
The intention, gentlemen, is to start with the crackers, move on to the beans, and then finish with the dates. We can do one bite and then a sip at each and see if they work together. Let's see. Crackers.
Cracker pretty good.
Tastes is fine. I hate the texture of this.
Yep.
Yep.
Very
I feel like I'm eating
styrofoamy.
a packing peanut.
Yeah, they've got a,
What is happening?
Not as bad as the banana
No.
from Mimosas, but very cardboardy,
weird-
very
it's a weird
packing
texture.
material. Yeah. I'll give it one more just for a fair shake.
Yeah, it's failing me on the texture.
It works.
It
though.
works. It's working.
I'm plowing on to the beans because they're just calling my name.
Are you going beans or beanie and weenies?
Beanie and weenies first.
Okay.
Yeah, gotta
All right.
get those weenies in your mouth. Let's go.
No weenies on this side. That is not good.
No, it's not.
I am not a fan of
No.
those beans. I mean, I'm going to take another mouthful because apparently I'm a pig, but I'm not.
It's mushy.
I'm not gonna lie. The
Quite-
beanie weenies are bringing out everything I hate about this beer.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
It's too similar of a flavor profile.
Oh my God.
Have accentuated
Okay,
the
now I'm gonna
horrible
go for
smoke.
the molasses beans.
Oh, they're worse. Oh, Rob, they're worse.
Today, the part of Matt will be played by me. Oh,
What you're hearing is Bert's crown from the last episode roll off his head and fall down a hill.
Oh, God.
everybody,
don't
this
think
is
this-
so bad.
I don't think the maple beans are that bad.
Oh, my
they
God.
are
No?
terrible.
Okay. So we're going to end with the date.
Yeah, we're going to the date.
All right.
I'm gonna take you all
Lord.
on a date. Let's go.
Yeah, date's fine.
Kind of like a sweet and smoky thing going on here. Sweet and smoky.
They're not that flavorful.
No, I'll be honest with you. They're not as sweet as I was expecting them to be. I mean, again, we're talking about dollar store fruit here. To me, it's really bringing out a strong coffee flavor in the beer.
Mm.
Personally, after I eat the date, I'm getting a lot of those really deep malty notes right in the front.
I'm going to say the best thing on the plate was the cracker, but this is not a high bar to clear
No.
overall.
No,
See, I
this,
disagree, Matt. I'm on the date.
You're on the date?
I'm on the date train.
I would say the date was the best thing on the plate as well.
The date brought more out of the beer than the cracker did.
Yes.
The cracker was just something that was there on a plate that you would eat and drink the beer together with.
Those beans are hanging around though.
They are.
Ooh. Guys, I'm sorry.
You got to put the floor somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought that this was a great offering. It turns out I was wrong.
Well, there's 3 more people to go.
Yeah,
and
that's
if we
right.
continue to go, as we did last time, it was good and then kind of got questionable. So if we continue that
If
way.
mine is the best, we're in trouble today, guys. That's all I have to say.
All right, so when I did my thinking about preparing for this, the immediate thing I thought of that pairs well with a smoked beer is going to be pretzels. So I had to go with pretzels. Now, what I wanted was the like super thick, hard sourdough. You know what I'm talking about? Like the real Utz pretzels.
The ones that make you question the integrity of your teeth as you chew.
Exactly. Yeah. Like if you don't break a tooth or two,
I wonder
they're
what my dentist
good
number
ones.
is. Crunch.
Yeah. But unfortunately, Dollar Tree did not help me out very well. But I do have some just regular Snyder's mini pretzels. They came in cute
3, 2,
little
1 on this,
individual
right?
pack.
I definitely know that this is going to taste delicious as a pretzel. I have no idea how it's going to pair with the beer, but at least I know it's not going to be a horrible experience in my mouth.
Yeah.
Because pretzels,
All right.
it's a known factor.
Yeah. The pretzels, you know.
The Snyders are.
Guys, I lied. This tastes like it's months expired.
Yeah.
Yes, I just say it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no.
Do we have a date on them?
No.
December 2022. They're
fine.
They're fine.
Okay. So the
They
combination.
definitely have that still.
if you've ever
Get
had.
ready. All of them might be like this. This is going to be great.
Have you ever had a dark? I call them burnt pretzels. My mother-in-law loves them. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of that darker kind of roasted pretzel flavor.
They
I
they
love
work
them.
well together with the beer, though.
You know, you always hear the classic, like, pretzels are a good palate cleanser when you're doing, like, a beer tasting or whatever. It legit,
Yeah.
like, just takes the flavor right out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way.
So you're welcome. I mean, at the very least, we're getting rid of the terrible beans from Rob.
Yes,
I appreciate that
And
very
I
much.
must say, I'm so surprised pleasantly that this beer is offering more than a single note. Because I had it.
It's very complex. I
I
expected
had
it to
many
be complex.
years ago, and all I remembered was the weird liquid meat experience,
Yeah.
and
Well-
I wasn't getting all those other notes and things of that nature. So I'm appreciative.
Is this the one that's
drink
at
it again.
Porter's?
This is, yes. This is where I got these from Porter's Pub in Easton, Pennsylvania.
So the other question is this the one that's at what's the college bar in Bethlehem? Why am I blanking?
Tally Ho!
Tally Ho. Is it the one that's
The Ho.
at the Ho? You remember?
I do not
don't know.
Okay. Because
I've only
that
ordered
one
this at Porter's.
was terrible. Like it literally tasted like you put
Can I just say,
like rancid meat in your mouth.
it smells like something has jalapeno flavors.
Yes. So
Like I can smell it immediately
our
as soon
next
as you
up-
crack that bag.
again,
I
so
didn't think he got the bag fully open.
pretzels was my original thought, and then I went, you know what would be great is if we just did all snack foods. But I also obviously didn't want to just grab like a random snack food. I thought, what would go well with a smoked flavor? So I basically just took the word smoked or smoke and made sure it fit in the title of the chip. So these are potato skins, and they are jalapeno cheddar. So if we think of like a
Alright.
smoked jalapeno cheddar, sounds pretty damn good. So
I'm in.
Passing.
I
out.
feel like we're going to need some strong flavor to get past this beer, and I feel like this might do it.
I'm taking.
You
a couple.
also, being my friend for almost 30 years, know how I feel about spicy food, so thank you for this.
Get ready, Matt. We're ramping up.
Oh,
That's a smell.
all right.
Okay. This is the first thing that hasn't been stale all night. So
Yeah.
points for that.
Hooray!
Puts the fire out. Rauch beer puts the fire out.
They're not that spicy.
Yeah,
They're not that
as
spicy.
flavorful as I was like for how much
how
they smell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're not as flavor. I mean, they're not bad, but they're not as flavorful.
The Rauch beer is really like a mute button for flavor. It really is a mute button for flavor at this point.
I was hoping for a little more from that jalapeno kick.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if it were cheesier as well, then it would have kind of held on a
Yeah, I
little
guess
bit
either
more.
one. Yeah, a little more of the spice or a little
But
more
like
of the
you get
cheddar.
one of each really quick, and they're little punches, and then they're just gone,
Mm.
and they can't stand up to the beer. The beer just takes it away.
Now, supposed to bring 3 items. I
That's
brought
correct.
4,
Oh boy!
but there's a reason for it because you can't handle spicy food, Matt Welser.
Yeah, well,
Oh man, we had to go special.
You
for
know what?
2
gauntlet
plates today.
thrown. What do you got?
Oh no! Give him the full spice.
All right. We've got one of my favorite chips of all time, the Utz Red Hots.
Oh boy!
All right.
If you've never had these
I've
chips
never had.
before, it's an experience of itself. Now, this isn't whatever the chip challenge bullshit is. I'm not going to kill any of you.
It's not
You're totally fine. Yeah.
The ones that have the Carolina Reaper
Yeah.
in them. Yeah.
But hold on to your beers because these are spicy.
Okay, I'm going in. They are in an unsettling color of red.
Yep.
I would just like to say they look like a flaming hot Cheeto.
That looks perfectly natural.
That
How-
will open
how
the
they were found
I
in
sinuses.
look
nature.
forward to seeing this later and thinking that I've got a problem with my bowels.
One sniff and the sinuses are open.
Oh, those are delicious.
These are
That's-
so good.
That is delightful.
Not bad.
And here comes the heat at the end.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just a slow ramp.
It creeps
Oh,
on
it's-
you.
She's ramping still.
Yep. She doesn't stop. I mean, this beer is going to stop it, but I'm taking another.
It does add a nice spicy flavor, though. It was almost like a miniature Christmas party there. All
I've
of a
got to
sudden.
tell you, this is your best pairing with the beer,
This is pairing quite nicely.
in
Yeah.
my opinion. Yeah.
Now, if you're not a spicy
Crushed
fan,
it.
you're not going to like that combo. at all.
No.
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 But,
But like
I mean,
the smoke just
Matt
works
is
in
not
there.
crying right now, so
No.
I feel like
No.
it's not that spicy.
It really isn't that
It's,
spicy.
it's definitely in the back of the
It
throat.
stays there.
Yeah. Oh, it
And
does.
it's not going to go away
I'm
for
strongly.
like 15 minutes.
I'm
just so
really
you know.
debating giving you a stellar sip right now. I'm strongly debating it.
Whoa.
Dude,
Yeah.
wit.
Do it.
Dude.
I'll second.
Stellar Sip.
Yeah.
I didn't think, like, I've said it twice, at least, maybe 14 times, maybe 30. I really like this beer. I was
It's
really
good.
afraid it was going to be, like, awful.
I would not go out of my way to order it,
Agreed.
but I will drink the entire 16-ounce bottle that he put out in front of us.
Yeah.
So there's that. Oh,
So I guess we should have
great
interrupted.
minds.
Oh. Ooh, these look better than mine, though.
They look
So
far
this
better.
is the Penny Sticks brand mini pretzels.
Wait a second. You got those from a dollar store?
This is from the Dollar Tree, from the dirty one.
All right.
They've got a little bit more of that burnt that you were talking
Much
about.
fresher.
Snyder's.
They have texture. Oh my God. Something we've had very little of this episode so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah. There's a nice texture change.
Okay.
I will concede these pretzels way better than the Snyder's ones I brought.
However, it all goes down to this super awkward picture.
Yeah.
Mm.
You got
The
like,
pretzel men.
the pretzel men in like this pseudo prom picture happening here.
We will have this on social media so you can take a look and judge for yourself.
Like, that's nice. I like it.
Maybe that. I'm just going to test. Maybe that's the episode name, the pretzel men.
The
You
Pretzelman.
can do that.
The smoked pretzel men. I don't
Well,
know. We have to
we
workshop
should
it
figure out how to say
idea.
Pretzelman in German.
in Deutsch.
Das.
Das, whatever the word for pretzel.
It's got to
Herren.
it's got to sound angry. It just has to sound very angry.
Hang on.
Unless it's actually pretzel, in which case this is
No, it's not pretzel. I should know this. I took like 7.5 to 8 years of German,
you did. And
and
my
I used
mid-
to be able to speak it with great proficiency.
and
not
my
so much
Not so
anymore.
much.
So Bert and I took middle school German together before he launched his sub-German career. And while he was excelling, our middle school German teacher, Frau Broski, said to my parents, I don't think German is going to be the language for your son. And
They
it
were
was very
correct.
true. Yeah, it was very true.
Nor English.
No, turns out turns out
Roasted.
English. Yeah.
All right, so now we're getting a little creative here. I found these waffle chocolates here.
These look delicious.
Before we
I'm
break
not
into
gonna
the
lie.
waffle chocolates,
Yeah.
I just need to tell you, it's Die Brezelmänner. Yeah, that's the Pretzelman. Die Brezelmänner.
All right.
So these
Yeah.
look like the sugar wafer cookies.
Oh,
Right.
They look
like
delicious.
Thin layers of chocolate. in
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
I'm just going to say this again because I don't think I can say this enough. Don't sleep on the dollar store for snacks. They've got some great
aisle.
stuff.
The snack aisle is quite impressive.
Ooh, this smells very sweet.
It was very picked over when I went this afternoon. Not terribly so, but
The sweet works really well with the beer. It works really well.
I'm very excited to get some more of the chocolate notes potentially.
it's a little too sweet for me.
That they are pretty sweet,
Yeah.
but I will say, I'm liking the mix of the sweet with the smoky of the beer.
I think you're 2 for 2 at the moment.
Yeah.
On your pairings.
It takes the smoky on the back end of the beer and gives it just a little sweetness with it, and it works really well.
I'd still rather have these with coffee though.
This
Maybe-
beer
maybe
is
a nice
not
coffee
far off.
stout.
Or a more coffee flavored beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What else you got?
Rob filling that up might have just been a mistake because this is where things are going to get weird.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So I was fully expecting this being right after Halloween, all kinds of discount Halloween candy.
Me too.
None whatsoever.
Nothing.
However, it's Christmas time. So I saw these
Oh no.
chocolate spoons,
Dear God.
which the idea is that you would like make some hot cocoa and
Oh, yep. Stir it with
stir
that.
that in there.
Gotcha.
All right.
So I was thinking,
We're going right in the beer.
right in the beer, stir that bad boy up
We're going right in the beer.
and see if we enhance the flavor at all.
Ooh, it's making it a little bit frothy.
Yep. I sipped after stirring. I'm not getting any enhanced flavor at the moment. Now I'm just going to take a big bite of this chocolate spoon.
It's not bad.
I can live with that.
I can live with that too. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty bad chocolate on the whole.
It's like dark chocolate.
Being that this didn't like melt or dissolve in the least. Like I'm giving it a pretty good stir here, and there is zero dissolving happening.
Okay.
Bert's got Bert's got a face going. Something's gone wrong on that
It's,
side of the table.
The flavors are not meshing now. It was great. It was great for a moment,
It almost made it
and now the
sour.
moment is gone. Ugh. What does that taste? From the chocolate.
Cheap chocolate.
Cheap, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's some artificial sweetener going there. That's not a winner.
Chocolate
have
with
another cookie.
aspartame. Chocolate with aspartame.
I mean,
It was worth a try.
2 out of 3.
It was worth a try.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah.
We went super conservative with the pretzels.
Going into this last round, I think you're in the lead.
Rookie mistake there.
Yep.
Touch your eyes.
Touch the spicy chip. Touch
Oh,
the eyes.
no.
Rookie mistake. We're getting it out. We're good. We're good.
All right. I don't know. I didn't hate the chocolate and the smoked beer. I thought it actually went rather well. Now, the fact that it didn't dissolve or change form when it hit liquid is a little suspect at best.
Listen, strap in, guys. You have no idea how bad Matt's last situation was.
Yeah. So I will say that my theory going into this was that the smoked beer is a strong flavor. So I wanted to pick things that had a strong flavor with them to try and overcome what was going on in the smoked beer. And as I said before, inside of me is still a little kid trying to get out here. So when I go to the dollar store, I go for the snacks that everybody would recognize that are rather tasty. And we're going to start off with some teriyaki beef jerky.
So you're going meat on meat.
We're going meat on meat.
Smoked meat on smoked meat.
No,
but with the
Dehydrated meat.
dehydrated sweet meat
if you're
on
feeling
smoky liquid.
if you're feeling brave, you can dip it.
No, I
Like
don't.
an Oreo
I'm not brave.
cookie
Hard
style.
pass. Got a hard pass on that.
Next up, I wanted to get some vanilla in there with the smoky flavor. Thinking like oak, barrel, French oak, aged wine, that sort of thing. So we went with some vanilla cookies. It's going to have a very strong vanilla flavor. Those you can try and dunk as well. And I
might try that.
And then I was thinking, I wanted something with cheese and pretzel, something of that combination, and I happened to pass
Got something with neither.
combos. So
Fake cheese.
yeah, it's fake cheesy flavored
And fake
cheese.
pretzel.
But we have cheddar cheese combos, which I thoroughly enjoy. I will put this here in the middle of the table. I'm just going to grab one of each and we can pass it around.
All right.
Oh, God. I didn't mean to get the biggest slice of jerky. What brand was this jerky?
It was Clover Farms.
And was it sweet teriyaki?
No, regular teriyaki.
It's
Has no flavor.
This tastes like pot roast.
Yeah. It has no teriyaki flavor to it at all.
It really doesn't.
Just literally tastes like pot roast.
It's meat flavored meat.
It tastes like somebody's mom was like, I'm making a roast tonight. And then she dried it the shit out. And this is what's left.
Again, it's not bad.
It's also not good.
It's just not good.
I taste the shelf that this was on.
Yeah.
Fair. All right. I'm going to do it. I'm going to dip this vanilla cookie in my beer.
Oh, did no one else try to take a drink with the jerky in your mouth?
I did. No, not with it in my mouth. Are you?
Oh, it wasn't that.
Are
It
you
wasn't that
insane?
bad.
Oh, it's so bad.
We're not gargling foods with beer. Oh,
Hmm?
Rob, poor choice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, sir, that's not bad.
Mm.
It's weird. It's real weird, but it's not bad.
Oh, I got it
Give it
down.
a shot. Dip the cookie.
All right, I've moved on to the cookie.
The vanilla
I'm
does
dipping.
overcome the smoky.
Is it bad that the beer doesn't get absorbed by the cookie? It just kind of runs off the sides.
Yes. There's probably some polymer coating the outside of these cookies. There's my science for you. I use the word polymer. Slacking.
What is it, Christmas Vacation, where it's like it's the non-something cereal varnish that he made?
Yeah, this has got some cereal varnish on it for sure.
I don't think it's that bad. Rob's face begs to differ.
No, I still just have the beef jerky taste in my mouth. It's I thought that mine was horrible. I don't know how you do this, Matt, but somehow, some way, you find a way to be the worst. The vanilla cookie is not bad.
Yeah.
I'll give you the vanilla cookie for now. But
Okay.
that meat,
If
just
the
stop
combos,
getting meat.
keep in mind, if the combos work, that's one more thing that worked than was on your plate. So
Hey, the dates worked.
the dates worked. Not the story of you in high school.
Oh.
Oh, well, that's all right. Say what you will. All I can say is everybody prefers my meat to yours.
Ooh, it was true.
Yes.
Hmm.
Actually, well, not in this instance.
Well, You weren't here for the last
Them
one.
Franks were pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Pretty soft, pretty mushy. My meat was rather rigid.
That's not a good thing.
Good God, Matt. Okay.
So
I'm going for
combos.
combos.
So combos. I'm going to throw a couple in the mouth and then swig the beer.
What is with you guys gargling your food and beer?
The whole point is to see how the beer pairs with the food.
Sure. I can do that by eating the object and then drinking the object one after another.
This is okay.
I find it quite enjoyable.
These combos are not as stale as I had anticipated based on the other snacks that we had today. So apparently Dollar General moves their product more than Dollar Tree.
I guess so.
Or they just move combos, one of the two.
It was the last one of that kind of combo on the shelf, so you could be correct.
That's either a good sign or a really bad sign. This works.
I have so many terrible flavors in my mouth right now. Like it's just this amalgamation of awfulness.
Yeah, it all built together
Yeah.
into...
I literally had a thought for a second there of where did the spicy come from in the combo?
No, it's still the red hot
That's
chip.
like 6 things ago.
Yeah, the red hot chip is just hanging on for the ride at the moment.
I think the combo works. It gives you that Bavarian cheese. I had a pretzel vibe. I'm getting it.
There is nothing Bavarian about a combo.
I am fighting for a win here. I am fighting for a win. I want to win, okay?
Well, I apologize to you, but if we're going to the judges, my vote goes for Andy's trio. Personally, I think he had a solid 2 out of 3. No question that 2 of his 3 were good.
I would agree. Were they better than my vanilla and combo here?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I also don't want to sleep on Chris's chips either because they were both very good.
The chips were good. Don't get me wrong about the red hot chips, but his other 2 offerings, I don't think came close to how good Andy's pairings worked. And the pretzels to pretzels, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying is like in my mind, I just compare the pretzels and the ones Andy brought, the pretzel men way better.
Yeah, those are going
Die
home. with me.
Bretzelmänner.
Yeah.
I do think the episode title, though, as I look, is going to be Spooning Bavarians.
Gross.
I think that's where we are.
Bavarians need love too.
I'm going back for more combos.
I'm particularly enjoying the wafer.
Yeah, the wafers were my of
Again, they're a
everything.
little too sweet, but they're good.
Of everything we did, it was the red hot chips and the wafer cookies that I liked the most.
I think I can agree with that solidly.
Yep.
I will say that Matt's vanilla cookies, a close third.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I feel like the vanilla cookies, if that was the very last thing you had, it would be a good finisher. For
Yeah,
the
Matt,
beer.
I feel like you could have also picked a better order, like finishing with the sweet.
That might have worked.
Could have worked better.
Maybe.
No matter what, that meat was not redeemable.
No.
It was not. It was
No.
old pot roast. No teriyaki in sight.
I passed on the
It's
Jack
pot roast
Links.
not made by your grandmother. It's pot roast made by like
The
I
old
don't know.
church lady.
no,
Arby's?
see,
He's
like,
not doing
No,
so
the
well.
old
like-
church ladies know how to cook.
yeah, they're the ones that are cooking the best pot roast. Like my grandmother, she made the best pot roast on the planet. But like this was terrible pot roast. What's the opposite of an old grandmother?
A baby.
The Dollar General.
Ein Kindern. Yeah.
I think it is time to declare Andy the winner
All right.
of Rauchbier Drinkables.
Nice.
Congratulations.
I'd like to thank all the people that brought me here and the decision to not go to the new dollar store.
You're welcome. And for your victory,
Stellar Sip.
Uno mas sip.
all right.
The spoon's not better later.
Dude, no, what are you
not
doing?
good.
Ugh.
This episode's boozy quote comes from Arnold Schwarzenegger. Milk is for babies. When you grow up, you have to drink beer. Don't forget to subscribe to Matt and Friends Drink the Universe wherever you get your podcasts from, like Apple, Amazon, Google, or iHeartRadio. Please follow, like, and press all the buttons for us on social media. It's Matt and Friends DTU on Facebook and Instagram. It's Matt and Friends DTU. For more information about the podcast, please visit mattandfriendsdtu.com.